Good morning, Stander and Company. This is Nicholas Stander coming to you from 315 Main Street in Old Humble, downtown Old Humble, Texas, with the first of our new video series on weekly tax tips. Today, we're going to address some issues with and talk about some of the things that go along with IRS identity theft and how some of the ways that you can avoid that. There are a couple of things that you can do to position yourself to make it less likely for this to happen to you. And so with that in mind, we'll just go ahead and jump right in. My name again is Nicholas Stander. I'm with Stander and Company. We are the Entrepreneur's Companion. We specialize in taking care of small businesses and their owners. Everything from bookkeeping to payroll, insurance, tax planning. It's great to do tax planning that we can structure the business and the business owner together. Marketing, so everything from websites to brand development, human resources, including payroll and setting up 401ks for you and direct deposit. Sales training, sales development, strategic planning, all sorts of business coaching to help you get your business to the next level. And of course, our education series where we're going out to the public and we have classes and different sorts of things that you can take in order to help your business grow. Right into the topic, though, it's identity theft season. It is that time of year. There are a couple of different things. There's 3 different things in particular that we've put up here that will help you out if you do think that this is something that could possibly happen to you. The biggest one the first one rather, is to file early. The sooner you file, the less likely it is for someone else to be able to file before you. And that's really what's happening here. And the earlier that you can either get in that extension and make sure that that's filed, but more importantly, even your 1040, that's really where it's going to make a difference for you. The second item for us is an identity protection PIN. This is a 6-digit code that the IRS sends to you, and your tax return can't be filed without it. It's a unique PIN that's mailed off to you and whatever your registered address is with the IRS. And without that PIN, they cannot send in a return, which means they can't file a false one against you, and they can't have it kind of hanging out there. Only you will be able to do it. You know, one of the challenges there is make sure you hang on to the piece of paper that is mailed to you. We cannot call the IRS and get a new PIN for you. Lastly, check your credit reports. Make sure that if you see anything suspicious on there, make sure that there isn't something that potentially causes you a problem. Never give out your social security card number to anybody. Never give your ID information to somebody over the phone. Your best defense to IRS ID theft is to use good common sense and stay away from spam emails. And when you get those sorts of things in email, for sure, go ahead and delete them. The IRS will not contact you via email. They're always going to send you a letter. They don't call you on the phone. And if anything starts to get to that level of problem, then it's time for you to go ahead and contact a professional like your local CPA. So what do you do if you do get a notice? Well, if a notice does come in the mail, it's important to go ahead and respond immediately. You need to get in front of this as fast as you can. It's not something that you want to hide from. The longer you wait, the bigger problem it's going to be. Attached to that, when you respond, is going to be the affidavit. You're going to want to record that with the IRS and sign off on the affidavit and let them know that this was a problem. Last but not least is call the police. You need to file a police report so that it's on record that someone stole your identity in case you need any of that taken care of at a court level later on. And of course, let the credit bureaus know so that they will be monitoring your credit. And you should be, as we said in the last slide, monitoring it as well. With that in mind, it's not all doom and gloom here. There are other, the good news is that the IRS will not charge you for the refund that they've paid out to someone else. They are on the hook for this. It's not you. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be protecting your identity. For sure, go ahead and make sure that you're doing these things and you're staying ahead of the curve, but know that it's not a bill that's going to be sent to you. Also, understanding the difference between this and having a withholding problem at the IRS. A withholding problem is money that you've paid in that isn't being put on your account. That versus somebody actually filing a false tax return and claiming a different amount or claiming a refund on your behalf is different. You will need help with a tax withholding problem. That's something that you should be in touch with your accountant for immediately. Thank you so much for watching this. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, as always, never, ever, ever hesitate to give us a call here at Standard & Company. We are happy to help in any way that we can. The phone number is scrolling down at the bottom there. We are at 281-354-0700 and www.standardllc.com. Thanks again. My name is Nicholas Stander, and I look forward to chatting with you guys again. If you have any questions or anything, go ahead and put them in the comment section. Be sure to like our page on Facebook and YouTube. And again, look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks.